Okay, so we're back for part two here. We're almost at the end anyway. We had Buddy here going back. He did, like I say, this is as far as he could go with these cups here. So I don't think he's walking away from these cups forever. I think he's just, you know how sometimes, especially us Virgos know, that you have to walk away from everybody just to go further to, because one of your greatest strengths is going within, right? And if you're around other people, sometimes it can be a little distracting. Or I think it's good for actually any sign, it doesn't matter what sign, to have a period of like just going within, like becoming a hermit for a bit, just find out who you really are, find out your purpose, your north node, find out what really makes you tick, because you'd be amazed how much other people can influence you, and like even not like being somebody, like you pay, whether you know it or not, you pick up a lot of other people's qualities just by being around them, right? And that can be a good thing. It can be a good thing. It can be, sometimes it can be a bad thing, obviously. Sometimes it can be a good thing too, right? Because being around other people, you can learn a lot from other people, right? But you can learn a lot about yourself and utilize your own strengths like very good. Sometimes you won't even know what your own strengths are until you go and do this, go on a hermit's path, and yeah, it's a good thing. I like the way the moon's looking at him, and he's just like, it's almost like he's sad to see him. He's like, oh, what's gonna happen now? I'm not gonna be able to watch him do all this crazy shit anymore. But, and yeah, be careful. You might be overlooking like a gift from spirit here. That's what I usually get from this one, is that maybe you're not seeing some of the blessings that are right in front of you, because sometimes they don't look like blessings. Like sometimes, like even just a difficult time in your life can be a blessing, just because the lessons you learn from it, right? But most people don't see it that way, especially when they're going through it, right? But it's that's what I mean. You can overlook like a real good gift just by not noticing that it's a gift, because not everything that is really really good for you is flashy and looks like it's good for you. It's like, oh shit, not this again or whatever. But especially if the same thing keeps on showing up in your life, like if you keep on going through the same cycle, and the same thing keeps happening over and over again that you really don't like, there's a reason why that's happening. There's a big reason why that's happening. It's because you haven't learned a lesson, and you need to learn that lesson. And yeah, I'm thinking that could be what's going on here. And the good news is it ends in ultimate happiness. That's like the most love you can get in a deck is a Ten of Cups. So that's what most people are out there for. Even more than the Ten of Pentacles. Well, people who know that money can't get you everything, right? But most people are, I think, deep down are really looking for this. So it's there if you can find it. And like I say, it might look something like this. You never know, right? Another thing I was gonna say about the going back in time thing there, the portal to the past, is yeah, you not only can you like go back in time, like to like these this life, you can actually like break the barrier and like find out who you were in past lifetimes too, and go back and like see like what like maybe I don't know about all of them, like because you could be like, I'm a very old soul, and like I've I'm a life path number 9, so like I've been here quite a few times. Like my roots, I believe, go back to like ancient times. How many times I've been brought back here, so and yeah, I know some one or two people that are older than I know. I don't know everybody how long, but I know people like one or two people that have been here like are older than I am. So I've been here quite a few times. So and if you can go back to like those times, it's like you still carry all the knowledge from those lifetimes like with you. It's just that most of the time it's not unlocked yet. And I think sometimes you do have to travel back to that just acknowledge that lifetime and like say, oh my God, I've done that. I did do that. You know what I mean? Like some people, like most people actually, I find that have told me about like their experiences with this is like a lot of time it happens in a dream state too. Like when you have a dream, sometimes about like, say you were like a gunfighter in the Wild West, or you were a sheriff or something like that, or like in a dream. Like sometimes you're having that dream, like, and it's actually like another another time like that you were reincarnated on this earth, that you actually like you actually could have done that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I believe anyway. And yeah, that can be kind of fun too. So yeah, definitely look for that portal within. You have to go within to find it though. And a lot of times you can't be around other people. You have to spend some time alone and meditate and really learn, get to know yourself, right? And like, yeah, because I don't even think your brain would allow you to do that unless you were really comfortable inside your own what do you call that? Like your astral body, like has to go, like you can go places just by closing your eyes. Like if you ever tried right before you fall asleep, like a lot of people, it's easier for them in their sleep, right? So like right before you go to sleep, like make an acknowledgement, like fall asleep thinking of where you want to go or what you want to look after, or where you want to like, and try sleeping on your back too, because it's easier for I've been told this. I don't know about this, but you know when you feel like you're when you wake up and you feel like you're falling, and you're like, oh my God, I'm falling. And then right before you wake up, and you're like, oh no, I'm in my bed. You feel like your pillow or something. Well, that's like your astral body, like falling back into your physical body. Like that's your astral body falling back in. And people have told me that some people that like are a lot better at this than I am told me that if you like me, I always sleep on my stomach. So it's like I've done it on my stomach too, but I've heard it's like better. It's easier to do if you're laying on your back, because your astral body kind of like goes. It's easier for it to release from your physical body, like, and yeah, once you can harness that too. It's, like I say, like when people think that you're sleeping, and like some people don't realize some people fight wars in their sleep. Like when they're sleeping they're not just sleeping. Some people get more shit done in the astral realm than they do when they're actually physically working, or like you're in the 3D, you know what I mean? So it's another thing to think of. Well, what do we got at the bottom of the deck? The underlying energy is the Empress, so 3. There's another 3 here, because there's 33. That's a master number there. 33. That's 7733. That's 1010. If you add it up. And the truth is influencing it. So the truth is coming out, whether people like it or not. Hopefully you're liking it, because it's going to come out no matter what. So, but anyways, the Empress is the underlying energy. So the Empress is like she's the full package. She's like the I show up as the Empress sometimes. I'm not trying to say I'm the full package. I'm just saying that she can embody all four queens in the deck, right? So she can basically all the 4 queens in the deck she can embody. So the Queen of Swords, she's very perceptive. The Queen of Cups, she's like, she's very good with her feelings, much like the King of Cups there. And there's the Queen of Fire, who's like very like outgoing and like passionate, and like everybody likes her. She's like the life of the party. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles, who's like, she's material, and she's more about like the physical side of things, you know, like she's like being out with nature and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, she's also this. She also represents like motherhood. She's a mother sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, that was a good read, guys. Have a good one.